Hola. This song, I should turn it probably down. This song, Lily Comes, I used to use that for one of my characters that was called Lily von Lichtenfels. Anyways, I'm off to my Portuguese in a minute. And oops, sorry. The question of the day that was inspired by someone who responded to me to one of my videos about whether we need to be fake to make it, and he talked about that social media is the culprit, and we had an interesting discussion, and he kind of said that he felt like we need to go ditch all the phones and everything, and we need to go back to the roots. And I think many of us have this inner longing for a more simple life. I sometimes really think, my God, why is everything so complicated? You know, there's so many decisions nowadays. Of course, also a lot of freedom, but so many decisions we have to take, and maybe overwhelmed from all the technology. And so, yes, I totally get it. There's nostalgia. And I can tell you that here in Portugal, there's a lot of these people that come here to live an alternative lifestyle. But at the end of the day, me personally, I don't know. I mean, I grew up without all of this, without the phones and whatnot. And sometimes you ask yourself, how did we survive? But, you know, this is the past, and now we are here with this. I am kind of totally thankful for my sat-nav, for example, when I'm driving on my own through cities and whatnot. And also for social media, you know, it is kind of like a double-edged sword. And I think all of us grapple with how we use it in a way that's healthy to us. But Facebook, for example, has helped me find places where I could live. Actually, the one I'm living here right now, too. I have reconnected with people I knew from other places. So, and I have, through online spaces, also during the pandemic, doing online courses, I have met wonderful people from all over the world I wouldn't have met otherwise. And I don't think I would want to miss that. At the same time, I also realize, for example, if I'm in a bad space and already stressed, I might be going too often to Facebook and YouTube and co, and just mindlessly scroll around. So I can see that danger. And the other thing, when it comes back to the, you know, people pretending to be something, or having, like this person said, their ego stroked. What's really interesting that when Dr. Ramani was asked whether narcissism was getting worse through social media, she said that those people already were narcissists before. It's just now that they have a platform, and so it gets, you know, it gets magnified. It gets magnified because they have the platform. But that ego stroking, or however you want to call it, was already there before. It's just what social media affords us. But at the same time, there's people maybe like me or other people who never, you know, in the early days, in the 80s, 90s, maybe didn't have a chance, because you would have to have a space get a space in a TV show to share your idea or something, or get a publisher, and it was really difficult. So now also people who maybe might not have had a chance at all have at least a go at becoming more visible in some way, shape or form. So I see a lot of advantages to things like YouTube, for example, as well. And I think it's great that people are able now to share their things without having to go through the ones who have the power like it was before. So I think it's complex, and I would say we maybe have to, in general, look that we don't lose ourselves. Maybe that's going back to the roots, but there's kind of, at some point, I think, this nostalgia that everything was better, or we need to get over it, because if we talk to someone from those times who had a really tough life, and you can see it here also in Portugal still with some farmers, it's a really tough life. So maybe we need to put things back into perspective, and yes, roots are important, but also acknowledging we can't go back. And we are here now, right now, so let's make the best of it. And as usual, I of course would love to hear your opinion about this. So leave me a comment. This is Anja Kersten, working with hiding artists and creative entrepreneurs. Take good care. Bye-bye.